download that Nancy Drew that's not working. Everything's been a little bit weird. Wow!
By begging, life is doing puzzles.
Objection!
Welcome to waking up the fuck up. Holy shit. It was so loud. It was just like, whoa! I'm like, okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. It's back. I feel like that's probably good. I don't know. Let's just have everything. Let's have everything, and then I can move it up or down as needed. Because that was so loud that stresses me out. I think I can still hear you. I swear. Okay, can I just for a second have a heart-to-heart moment with the devs? Can people please, AAA, AA, single A, all the batteries, can they please not have the games at 400,000% volume when it starts? For the love of all that's holy. Like, I swear to God, I feel like I don't even need an alarm. I just need to wake up at my regular time, sit down, and start some kind of Bethesda game or something like this, and I will wake my ass up. I'm just like, wow, yeah, let's go! Like, it is straight up the most terrifying experience. Because you never know what's gonna happen, because you got the spinning ball of death, and then it's just so loud, and it's like, oh my God. Oh yeah, and then you don't have the audio settings? I'm doing good, Resonant. I hope you're doing... Oh, well, you said you were doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. There is an automatic save of the game progress displayed in the upper right corner of the screen. After restarting and continuing, you will be taken to the last save point.
The rats are absolutely going to hate this announcement. The rats don't run this city, we do.
I feel like this is the worst Uber ever. Fine, I'll meet you 3 blocks over, Jesus!
Hej! Wszystko w porządku?
Hey, is everything alright?
Zamarzniesz tutaj.
You're gonna freeze in here. Get in the car. It's warm there. I'll give you a lift. No problem. As you want. I mean, it doesn't look like you're dazed and confused at all. I'm calling for help. People just love off the shoulder tops these days. The brakes on that thing. I feel like this is a car commercial, Brandon. Like, get Toyota.
Halo? Dzień dobry.
I'd like to get some help. And that's how I met your mother. oh. Okay, what do we do? Okay, I'm assuming that's like interview witnesses. What is the knife? Is that like, this is the database, probably this is the phone? So the whole premise of this is there's a confused lady by the side of the road. We have to figure out what's happened to her, and we have 3 days to solve the case. So I think there's like a timer? No case files found. Okay. I'm assuming since these are red that we have some things we can do with these. Ooh, what's this? Solitaire, let's go! Well, I hope that she does have some help that's found at some point. Check your breaks. I'm at work and you have no idea how much I love you for reading it. Thanks, Abba. I was like, typically with these, I try to read it just so everybody knows what's going on. Ah, shit, I got a fucking awful hand right now.
Secret savage.
Yeah,
I come into solitaire, and I feel that all is great with the world.
Casual, bro, it's good to see you again. Allie, thank you for the 53 months in a row. Welcome back to the Funhouse. Don't take backsies. Hope you're doing well. This is a shit hand of solitaire. What the fuck is going on? I was like, how are they all aces? Wait. Fuck's sake. Playing Solitaire. I remember that too. I played it for an ungodly amount of time. Okay, we can put the king down there, which means I can maybe put another... Okay, Jack. Honestly, they should be in every FMV. Now this is Vegas rules. Having some poor victim that just ran out in front of a car. Look, listen. I'm doing that. But first you gotta fill up your cup, okay? Don't try to help people when you're unable to help yourself, Abba. Alright? You've taught me this. Casual, bro, how are you doing? By the way, you know there's an FMV that's just solitaire? Barry, have you played it? It's called the Solitaire Conspiracy. I've been wanting to play it on stream, but you know how it goes, where it's like, should I actively play the solitaire game on my stream? Is that a good idea? Like, hey everybody, welcome on into the stream. We are literally just going to be playing solitaire today. Actively don't care what you think. So, peace out everybody. If you don't like me at my best. Setting those work-life boundaries. Nice, nice. Wait, you're gonna tell me that you haven't just dicked around at work from time to time? Come on. We've all done it. We've all done it. We've all been there. Part of me is almost tempted to just end this one just because my hand's shit. Almost always feels like yes. Did I miss one there? No. Because I need to move this 6 over somehow. I'm like stuck in a weird haha. I need an 8 now. Haha. Now if I just get that 7 again, I can move over a bunch of shit. Like, I kind of hate these cards. I honestly, it's kind of visually a little bit rough and ready for me. I don't know if I can see them as well as I would like. Ahaha. Sorry that I'm just saying ahaha like every 5 minutes. I need to see the number of spades, you know? I know, David. I know. Glad you're doing good, casual bro. We're gonna be helping solve a crime in a little bit, but the guy who programmed solitaire in Windows was an intern and they never paid him a penny. Of course the solitaire situation would have a heartbreaking background. If I could get this moved over, we could move this king, which would be aces. But here we are, hanging around down the street. Same old thing we did last week. Am I just like trapped? I feel like I'm kind of trapped in these cards. No, there's a 9. No, I'm kind of screwed. Alright. Might work if this was the route they wanted to go. I feel like the numbers get kind of bogged down by the other stuff. Like, you get kind of confused. Alright, I'm backing out. We're backing out. We might play solitaire again in a minute. Because I don't see a really good way to do this hand. Because the aces are underneath here. 100%. Oh man, that is good. Great fun. I'll have to check it out then. Okay, I'm exiting. This hand sucks ass. I guess I'll just go solve a crime. Fine, whatever. Oh, go! Oh! Oh, I get to fill out forms? I love filling out forms. I don't have any information. So I can't fill out forms right now. Because I don't think Octa is anything. Do I have anything in my stuff here? No? Okay, well, I'm exiting. Octa, I think, is pickup. Hello, listen. They brought us a young girl. She's been pretty battered, and on top of that, she's staring blankly in front of her. That was me through 2022. No contact, no ID, no phone. It looks strange to me. Apparently terrified, she ran out of the woods right in front of the car of some guy. It already smells like a matter for you. Not for us. We're doing tests on the girl for now, so don't take her. We got her doing SATs. We got her doing the ACTs. I gave her one of those BuzzFeed quizzes on like which Harry Potter character are you? And I asked, well, for a girl that doesn't stand a chance, maybe you know what kind of guy he is? What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean weird?
Co masz na myśli mówiąc dziwnie?
Well, it's hard to say. The chick went blank. Battered. It looks a bit as if she saw something really scary. See ya! What? You're really gonna hang up on me? Added to the file ambulance report. Okay, so we answered a call. Now we get something added to the report. Has been stabbed repeatedly. That's why he had to go so fast. Bro, he was like, oh, Jesus, someone just stabbed me. Gotta go, bye. Okay, emergency services. Legnica. Travel to address DW323 Western. Dispatcher notes non-communicative patient. Reason for the summon, battered woman. First and last name of the patient, no name. So Jane Doe. Age 25, 30 years old. Female. Summons was done by Kuba Winnie. Hour of the summons was 5:12 a.m. Our departure was 5:20, so it took 8 minutes. The address of the patient's permanent residence, lack of contact. We don't know about guardians. We don't know about workplace. Ambulance number B321. The number of kilometers traveled in relation to the service 14. Can I move these at all? Oh, so control. Oh, Jesus. Oh, when they said, zoom in, they meant zoom the fuck in. All right. I don't know how that's going to help us right now. But they... Beans high! She saw someone in her wall. Not the someone in her wall. The spot. Okay, let's look at this. I want to look at this again. No evidence is found. Alright. Let's go here and look at the file now. We can't search Kuba Winnie. Person search. Report found? Okay, so Kuba Winnie was the person that found her. Kuba Winnie was in the car. So we'll put driver. All right, first and last name Kuba Winnie. Residential address Legnica Bagihana, 42111. Parents Anna Winnie and Boris Winnie. And cousin Winnie the Pooh. It went from FMV to Max Payne. No, it's just going really slow. It's not bullet time, Sammy. Vehicles, Mark Satophilia. Write that down because those brakes were amazing. Reg number DL91781, color silver, prior encounters, perpetrator of a road collision. No wonder they were so good with the brakes. They were like, not again. Disturbing peace at night, notification of neighbors, speeding, which is what they were doing. Okay. Criminal records, brawl art, 158 of the criminal code. The person was detained. An indictment was sent to the district prosecutor's office in Rocklaw. Okay. How do I close this one? Whoop. Let's look up Damien Kozlowski. No reports. Okay, because they work for us, because they were signed out. Alright. Can't do anything with the registration. What if we look up Kuba Winnie as a missing person? No reports linking him to missing people. So, that's good. Are you winning, son? Oh, not right now. But we trying. We out here winning-ish. We found a lady that was very, billing or interrogation? It's called billing. Because all we have right now is Kuba, the person that found them. Are you winning? I am winning. Added to the file, Kuba Winnie's billing? Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. Internet data, SMS. Is there anything that looks strange? A lot of conversations with the airport. That's weird. Like, please stop calling this number. I just wanna, can I have a Little Caesars pizza? This is the airport! What? Internet data? This is where he calls from. Isn't this where he lives? So he calls from home a bunch. And then he heads out to Krakow pretty frequently. Alright. Spreadsheets him. And I'm excelling at the place where victim was running pinned to the board. Summary of Kuba. Wait, what is happening? Huh? What? What just happened? No, but I didn't come to ask for your opinion. I
Ale ja
can't
nie
now.
przyszedłem pytać o twoje zdanie.
Ja teraz nie mogę.
What just happened?
Bo co? Ta laska, która
Or what, the
wybiegła na
chick that
drogę.
ran onto the road?
Szefie,
Boss, something doesn't
Coś
fit
mi tam
there.
nie
Give me a
pasuje.
break. Every 2
Daj
weeks, some
spokój.
junkie from the center
Co
is
2
found in
tygodnie
the
jakiś
area.
czpun
Do you
ze
have
środka jest
toxicology
znajdowany w
results?
okolicy.
No, I'm
Masz
waiting.
wyniki
Let
toksykologii?
someone else do it.
Nie.
You know what, Alfred
Jeszcze
Molina,
czekam.
calm down!
To niech ktoś inny poczeka.
przecież Tomek zajmuje się tymi wymuszeniami od
After all,
początku.
Tomek has been dealing with these
Zanim
extortions
ja
from
się
the beginning.
wdrożę, to
Before I get started, he'll put
kogoś
someone
posadzi.
away.
Tak,
Rather, he'll
chyba
put his
swoją
ass in front
dupę
of a
przed
TV.
telewizorem.
Sick burn.
Sam widzisz, tyle się tym zajmuje
You see
i
yourself,
nic.
how much he deals with it,
Albo nie
and
potrafi,
nothing. Either he
albo,
can't do it, or
a
more
raczej
likely he's
na
a
pewno
moron, and every
jest
day he works on a
debilem.
case and is a
I
blunder for
każdy
our
dzień,
police
kiedy się tym
department.
Bierzesz kurwa te wymuszenia
Don't
od
worry, I'm
Tomka
gonna be the
i
worst
kropka.
person here.
Jak chcesz, to się umów z tą laską na kawę. Niech ci
Yeah, I think
opowie
it's in
swoją
Polish,
łzawą
Mary.
historię. Ty ją pocieszysz, postawisz jej wódkę
You're
i
taking the
ponarzekasz
fucking
na swojego
extortions from
szefa.
Tomek, and that's
Ale ci
it.
ludzie
If
nie
you won't
mogą
go
się
out with that
bać
girl for
przychodzić
coffee
do
and let her
pracy.
tell you her tearful
Rozumiesz?
story,
Ja
you'll
rozumiem.
cheer her up, buy her a
Ale
vodka,
musimy
and bitch
wziąć
about your
pod uwagę,
boss.
że ona
But these
została
people cannot be
porwana,
afraid to come to work. Do you
zgwałcona.
understand? I
Może
understand,
ktoś
but we have to
próbował ją
consider that she was
zabić, co?
kidnapped, maybe raped, maybe someone tried to kill her. And what, we ignore it?
Dobra, ufam ci.
Okay, I
Ale
trust you,
wiesz, że
but
jak
you
nie
know that if we don't
ogarniemy
get a
tych
handle on
wymuszeń,
these
to
extortions,
media
the
nas
media will
zjedzą.
eat us alive. We
Masz
got a few
kilka
days
dni
for
na
that
tę
chick who
laskę,
slept in the
która się
bushes, but
przespała w
if
krzakach.
in 3
Ale
days
jak
you don't
za
have anyone in
3
custody,
dni
then
nie
you
będziesz
join
miał
Tomek,
nikogo
and
w
together
areszcie,
you are going to
to
take something. This extortion thing.
dołączasz do
Clock is
Tomka i
ticking.
razem się zajmiecie.
Tick tock, bitch. So no solitaire then? Oh Jesus! Oh my God! There's an actual timer now. Fuck me! Don't look at the timer, y'all. It needs a bit more Polish. We don't have time. Summary of Koopa Winnie's interrogation. Koopa Winnie's ID, nickname Driver. Is that a nickname, or is that just like the thing that he was doing? I don't want to like get into that, but also that is 3 hours. Yeah, we didn't even get 3 days. That man does not know how to work a clock. Okay. Koopa, while driving from Rocklaw to Legnica, almost hit a woman he didn't know who ran out of the woods. As he claims she did not respond to words, she was shaking from the cold. It was obvious that she had been battered. I'm the same way when I'm cold. When attempting to take her to the car to warm her up, she jumped out and became frightened. Koopa then called the police. Okay, so we don't really have anything there. Back? Let's go here. Can I interrogate someone? No witnesses. Why would we not just interrogate him? Wasn't there a way to call? Search the place where a woman was found. Information about the victim. Information about the victim. He's a big fan of the driver games. Actually, his name's Ryan Ryan Rosling. I can't even say Ryan Gosling. We're terrified. Ryan Rosling. Ryan Gosling at home. Hospital treatment information sheet. First and last name, great. Residential address, also fantastic. We don't have that. Hospitalized for a day in the emergency ward, the patient after visual inspection and examination was found to have patient without logical contact, time and place confused, not communicating, old wound and subcutaneous hematoma of the head of the occipital region, head CT ordered, hematoma and swelling of the left cheek, extensive hematoma on the external surface of the right thigh, approximately 10 by 20 centimeters, swelling and numerous circular scratches and bruising of the skin of both wrists, so she was held someplace. Painful restriction of right knee movement, restriction of flexion and internal rotation, x-ray was ordered. Right elbow joint skin abrasions, x-ray no post-traumatic lesions, CT scan left choroidal fissure cyst with a diameter of 5 millimeters. In addition, no abnormal foci in the cerebral structures, including post-traumatic lesions and features of pathological contrast accumulation. Volumetric system symmetrical, not displaced, not dilated. Skull bones unchanged. Treatment of the above-mentioned injuries under 7 days. Oh, that must be nice. Everybody's on a time thing. Just keep it running. Keep it going. There is casual. I think that the place that she was running from was marked. So we have this now. This was the place she was running, which the thing is she was found there, right? And she was running away from something. Clearly she was held, which makes me think that searching this area is probably the next good call. Because if we can find something that, like, links her to someplace in the area, we'll be good. Where is this, Tennessee? I beg you, say that you found something. I do look like Max Payne. An earring. What? I've been at Claire's. No, I found an earring, gold. That means Tom back. You know.
O czym ty do mnie
What are you
mówisz?
telling me?
Jaki
What earring?
klips?
A large one. Round. It was lying on the road.
Czyli znaleźliście
That's
to
where you
miejsce?
found it? Well, after all I'm
Nie,
saying.
nie mówisz.
No, you don't
Mówisz, że
say.
znalazłeś
You
to.
say that you found an earring. Yeah, where the car stopped.
Ty jesteś
You're a
oporny
stubborn person.
egzemplarz.
But do you know for
Ale
sure
wiesz
this
na
time
pewno,
that
że
it's
tym
in the
razem
right
to
place that the
dobre
dog picked up
miejsce.
the trail?
Pies podjął trop.
It picked up and immediately sniffed out this earring. The evidence is professionally secured and is already in the warehouse.
Profesjonalnie zabezpieczyłem i już jest w magazynie.
Well, good.
Dobra.
What's
I
next?
co dalej?
Django picked up the trail and ran like lightning into the woods. We followed him for over a kilometer, but unfortunately, a river.
Ale niestety
So we had to quit for the day.
trop się urwał.
Trail went dead.
Przebrnęliśmy na
We made our
drugą
way across
stronę.
the other side, and from there we went 1 kilometer up and down the river, but Django didn't sense anything.
Django nic nie wyczuł.
Chyba żartujesz.
You go to be kidding me?
Ale mamy klip.
But we have an earring. I think that's something, right?
Nie,
No,
nieprawda.
it's not. We need more than an earring. We need to find a place where she could be held. This whole thing
Potrzebujemy
stinks to me.
znaleźć miejsce, w
I feel
którym
that something's
ona
up.
mogła być
It has to be.
przetrzymywana. Coś mi ta sprawa śmierdzi. Czuję, że jest coś na rzeczy. Musi być.
But the earring!
Masz szczęście, że rozmawiamy przez
You're lucky that
telefon,
we're talking on
gdybym
the
ci
phone because I
normalnie
normally
ten
I
łeb-
tear off your head. And one more
Jeszcze
thing.
jedno.
Co?
What? We found a building,
Znaleźliśmy taki
empty.
budynek. Pustostan.
We saw it from far away. It was 600 meters from the river.
Tak z 600 metrów od rzeki.
Django didn't catch a trail, but I thought it might have gone differently.
Może
Hey,
jakoś
guys, hi,
inaczej
how are
poszła.
you?
No nie wiem, dookoła.
I don't know, around, so I took the dog on a leash and went there with him. Well, what? Speak!
No i co?
I got
Mów.
3 hours, bro!
Niestety nic.
Unfortunately, nothing. I think there was a lack of cash to finish the construction. A shame, for the shape looks great and the terms of shut the hell up, my dude! I don't care about the property.
Mógłbym taki mieć.
This is an MTV Cribs.
Młody.
I could have
ja
one
za
for
siebie
myself.
nie
Rookie?
ręczę.
Because I can't vouch for myself.
O trop chodzi.
What about a trail? Oh, no, nothing. He didn't sense anything.
Na górze
On the
wiadomo.
top, you know, bottles. At the bottom, trash.
Śmieci.
It's like
To
my
po co
kitchen.
mi o tym opowiadasz?
Why are you telling me all this?
No ale jak to?
What do you mean? I shouldn't have told you?
Ale chyba sukces
But there was
jest, nie?
success, right? That this earring was found?
Że ten klips się znalazł.
This is incompetence. What a moron. This is great. This is why this is a toxic work environment. This pausing pauses the counter. I'm about to cheat so hard, fam. Look, listen, like, I genuinely feel like this is every single toxic work environment I've ever been in, where it's like everyone has quit. It is just me. I'm working with one person that doesn't know their job. And then it's like you have 3 hours to complete like 15 jobs. Be fucking for real. Like, I'm trying my best. Okay? 3 hours, the police station will explode. Because I am just gonna self-combust. There has been a murder. That was every single job I was at. But it's like they never caught me, you know, Brandon? So, I mean, what? Earring belongs to unknown. Okay, what do I do? Okay, you can't look at that. I take it. There's no way to look at that. All right. Gesundheit. Okay, let's do Justina. Okay, who are these people? What is this? Oh, wait, is that from the phone records? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Let's go back to the records. Are we looking at hospital card? There were no names on that, so let's look at the interrogation. There were no names on that, which means Kuba's winning, Bill. Do we have something here? Who are these people? Where are these names coming from? Why did that? I'll never know. Yet another mystery we have to solve. Where are these names coming from? Because we have several names all of a sudden. Like Powell? I know the first two are the other people, so I'm just not gonna fuck with that. We'll just go through these names real fast. and just see. I don't have a license number. I don't have a check. I don't have a place. And I don't have her name. Would this work? Like one of these names. Report found? Okay. Justnia Helenowski. Address we're staying. Approximately one. Hair black. Eyes brown. Angel wings on the neck. Tribal around. Gray dress, high heels. Sand colored coat. Long pendant around the neck. Psychological problems? No. Suicide attempts? No. I don't think that's her, though. I don't remember having a angel wings on the neck. We only found an earring. So that's a report. What else would there be? Report found? Okay. Hair color gray, eye color blue. That's no. Alzheimer's, no, that doesn't fit them all. The Justnia one sounds kind of like them-ish. Okay. Blonde, blue, tattoo on the right forearm, jeans. Oh, yeah, no. That's not them. So the closest we have is maybe this. Kalinowski? Shit, we can go down here. Oh! Person not found. So they don't have anything friend from work? I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's back out. Just really happy to. I mean, I'm happy when I find really anything. So I kind of feel it, Mary. Like, kind of like, fair enough. Like, you did decently. Okay, so we can have an interrogation, we can have billing, we can have call. I feel like just call. Because they're missing, right? So I was like, why would we be able to call the missing person? But fine. Is it just going to tell me wait, is that her? Good afternoon, my name is Cornell Zawilski. Please sit down, don't be nervous. I would just like to ask a few questions.
Dzień dobry.
Good afternoon. You know why you were called, right? Yes, sorry, this is very stressful for me.
Dla mnie bardzo stresujące.
Wait, so did I nail it? Is it her? Don't be nervous. Can we get started? I understand, so there's no hurry. If you feel uncomfortable at any time, we can always start. Would you like to extend your car's warranty? First off, where'd you get that sweater? It looks so cozy. I'm sorry, I don't feel well. Could I come another day? Of course, you are here of your own free will. Could you come tomorrow morning, for example, at 10? But we don't, okay. This is right on the dot. I know you're crying, but I'm about to as well. So I'm going to need you to be here bright and early, all right? Free coffee. Thank you. Sorry for the trouble. I'll come tomorrow. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm so sorry.
Przyjdę jutro, dobrze?
Toxic work environment. Oh, Jesus Christ! No! When I could do other things in that amount of time! Give me the time back! No! What is happening? This isn't how time works! I'll break your house. I will throw rocks through your window. Come in, please sit down. You overslept. Unfortunately, time is crucial in this type of matter because we have a clock that just like zooms into the future like I'm fucking Doctor Who. So perhaps you could start by telling me where you were.
Ja?
Me? I work as a sales assistant at BestNet.
Sales assistant w firmie BestNet.
We need to tickle the
Oprogramowanie CRM.
holistically.
Customer
CRM
Relationship
software.
Management. To jest taki wielofunkcyjny system
It's a multifunctional
zarządzania
customer
relacjami z
relationship management
klientami,
system.
czy partnerami, zarówno tymi
CRM is
aktualnymi, jak i
designed to manage
potencjalnymi.
relationships with current and potential customers. I
Ma
am not
zadanie
hiring you.
rejestrować historię tych relacji, wygodnie
It records the history of these relationships,
listę zadań,
conveniently schedules a task
monitorować
list,
historię
monitors sales
sprzedaży,
results, and manage your
pracy
performance.
menedżerów, i tworzyć raporty.
Creates reports to
dla
analyze the
działalności
company's
firmy.
operations. You know, I'd like to report on my manager. They're absolute shit. Indeed, you are perfectly prepared, but you don't convince me. I will not buy this software from you! I'm sorry, I don't... No!
Trochę źle się czuję, mogłabym...
God
Jeszcze jedno,
damn
nie?
it! She's gonna come another day now! Let's do the time warp again. Well, alright, I'm getting nothing done today. Okay.
Dziękuję.
Yeah, come tomorrow.
Przepraszam,
I'll fuck that up too. Oh, Jesus Christ. You picked the wrong one. I didn't know we were going to be punished so fiercely for it, casual. I just wanted to have a bit of a laugh. We're so beyond screwed. Oh, we're so beyond screwed.
Ja?
Me?
Ja pracuję
I work as
jako,
a sales associate.
sales
All right, we're
assistant
skipping this.
w
Can we
firmie
not?
Bestnet. Oprogramowanie CRM.
I wonder if, okay, should we just exit the game and then, like, redo it? I feel like oh, Jesus, it just took me out of the game. It was like, you're done then. Get the hell out of here. Because I feel like I was doing really well, but clearly you're not supposed to have a laugh. This is serious. I'm Homer Simpson into the bushes. Okay, we'll do it live. That left me with an hour. Left me with 1 hour to finish that crime. That was not happening. The progress made so far will be less. Bestie, the progress that was made was absolutely god-awful. There was no progress that was made. I like to be kissed first. Rustin, are you talking to the game or to me? Because I haven't fucked you yet, but I will! I'll get that band hammer ready. Just for you. Like, this is terrible. Just FYI. Oh, you were screwed. Okay, Rustin, I wanted to make sure. You never know. People say some weird things on the interwebs. Hi, welcome in. Is your name a reference to Ellie Noir?
Hej,
Mixed with like
Wszystko
True
w porządku?
Detective?
zamarzniesz tutaj. Wsiadaj do auta, tam jest ciepło.
Get in the car! Get in the car fast! Okay, so first things first, we need to talk to
Cześć.
Merrick.
Słuchaj,
Get the
przewieźli
ambulance
młodą
report. Look at the
dziewczynę.
ambulance
Jest nieźle
report.
poturbowana, a do
Look
tego
at Barry
wszystkiego
Winnie.
patrzy
Look at
tam
Barry
obok
Winnie.
siebie. Żadnego kontaktu.
I don't think I need Barry
Żadnego
Winnie's
dowodu
bill. Do I need
tożsamości,
Barry
żadnego
Winnie's bill?
telefonu.
Was that
Dziwnie
what
mi to
brought that
wygląda.
up? Fucking
Podobno
knows.
przerażona wybiegła
Where
z
did I
domu
get the
wprost
name
pod koło
Justnia?
jakiemuś
It had to have been
fachowodowi.
probably from the
To już
hospital
mi
report.
pachnie sprawą dla
So if we
was,
go
a nie
hospital
dla nas.
report,
Dziewuszce póki co robimy badania,
random
więc
missing
jej nie
person,
zabierzecie.
interrogate her.
Co masz na myśli, mówiąc
I
dziwnie?
never miss a beat. I'm
No,
glad.
ciężko
Fiendish,
powiedzieć.
good night.
Laska ma
Thank you for
nie
doing the
chleb.
rating of the ducks with me. I
Poturbowana.
appreciate you.
Wygląda trochę
Hey,
tak,
welcome on
jakby
in.
zobaczyła coś naprawdę strasznego.
We're playing criminal expert. Right now I feel like a criminal peasant. I feel like a criminal plebeian. But it's in Polish and we're learning how it works. So, okay. So we back out. We go over here. We have 3 days to beat the case once the timer starts. So if you want to play solitaire, the best time to do it is at the beginning. Alright, so we have Koopa Winnie. We look at his stuff. Could I... Wasn't there an option to interrogate him? Maybe I should interrogate him. Because I did billing instead, because I thought I could do both. But what if we interrogate Koopa instead? That wasn't Scarface, that was Dog Day Afternoon. That happened to me with one of the other things. Because this is the beginning of the game, so we can just... First off, where'd you get that bitch in leather jacket? As I said, it was like after 4th.
Było jakoś po 4:00.
What?
Byłem zmęczony w
I was
chuj.
tired as hell.
Wiesz,
Very tired.
byłem bardzo zmęczony.
Me too. I'm glad we could
ona
start this
wybiegła
off.
mi
She ran in
na
front of me.
drogę.
It was a
Cudem
miracle I was able to
zahamowałem
break,
w
and
ogóle.
that's all.
No, a potem wysiadłem
I
do
went
niej.
out to her, but she
Ona
was
tak
constantly
tempo
staring
gapiła się
blankly
przed
straight
siebie.
ahead. It's called disassociating, Winnie.
Nic nie mówiła.
She didn't say anything. She didn't
Nie
answer any
odpowiadała na żadne
questions.
pytania.
Some things never
Więc
change. She did the same to me.
po pogotowie i tyle.
That's all.
Koniec.
So I called an ambulance. And not for the police. What do you mean by staring blankly? She ran out. Where were you going at this hour? I mean, an ambulance makes sense. What do you mean by staring blankly? I'm gonna say she ran out. Is more vulgar. That makes sense. It's been a long time since I've seen Dog Day Afternoon. Wait, your trash can was found? Where was it found? Where was it found, Matt? This guy is lying, Sammy. I know we're panicking because we only have 3 hours. But we can't just start accusing people. Like, it's that guy. He's wearing a leather jacket. I said that?
Nie wiem.
Well, I don't know. Okay, he's lying. You're absolutely right.
Nie wiem, czy wybiegła,
I don't know
czy
if she
stała,
ran out or
no.
stood there.
Chyba nie
She
ma
rather
własną,
wasn't
panie.
hitchhiking. Quite
Tak szczerze
frankly
mówiąc,
speaking, I don't know.
No nie wiem. Może tak
Maybe
stała
she
jak
stood there
kołek.
frozen like a log?
A jak jeleń tak
And like a
stoi?
deer is standing. It ran out of the wheels or
Czy
stood?
stała?
If she stands, she stands. If she runs out, she runs out. That's the difference. That's on a motivational poster somewhere. It was based on a true story? Oh yeah, I remember finding that out.
No toś teraz mnie pan zagiął.
Well, now you have lost me. It was the middle of the night.
Był środek nocy.
As
Tak
I
jak
said, I was
mówiłem,
tired.
Byłem zmęczony. Przecież
After all, I
nie
don't
chcę
want to
pana.
lie,
Bo
but
po co?
why should I?
Ale tak na
But I
100%
can't
to
tell you
panu nie powiem.
100%. Like, okay, in the middle of the night, you go walking down the street. So clearly you're lying. Find their apartment, they took both cans. They hate my cans. They hate these cans!
Smart motherfucker, that's right.
Thank you for the 150 bits. You should go and tell them that you're buying a thermos for them. And just leave it at that. I feel so bad. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Usually, I'm the person that randomly says some random, like, movie quote, and no one knows what the hell I'm talking about, and now I feel bad. It's happened to me. I didn't get Rustin Cole immediately. How are you, Jess? I'm good. How are you? I'm trying to solve this crime, but I feel like I'm a little bit lost. I'm in favor for police brutality. It gets shit done. It'll speed the clock up.
O Jezu.
Oh, Jesus.
Środek
The
nocy.
middle of the night.
Świt.
Dawn.
Byłem już na
I
nogach
already
parę
had my
godzin.
feet a couple hours.
Piątego energola chyba
I was on
zasypałem.
my 5th energy drink. I feel like this guy drinks
Chwila.
fast. Hey, wait a minute. After
Przecież ja
all,
zgubiłem
I called
112.
112.
Mogę sprawdzić w
Can I
telefonie?
check it on my phone? He did call. We saw that at the beginning. We could have that as corroboration. Fine, check. Check. Oh, I thought he was gonna pull out a gun for half a second. I was gonna laugh hysterically. Was he just shot me in the middle?
Momencik.
Moment?
Jest.
Got it.
5:12.
5:20. This hour? What are you doing, if I may ask?
Ale jak to?
What do you mean?
Znaczy...
That means
Można,
you can, of
oczywiście,
course,
że
you
można.
can.
Tylko nie wiem, dlaczego pan
But I
pyta.
don't know why you ask.
Ja jestem o coś podejrzany?
Am I suspected of something?
No bo co to ma wspólnego z tą dziewczyną?
What does that have to do in common with this girl? Throw a random movie quote at you? I aim to misbehave. Put a package, my brother's family, and then kept the package. So it's a pattern of behavior. We're on to him. We may not solve this, but I have those crimes. Criminal expert. Puts Matt's neighbors up on the screen. We got him. Lock him away. I aim to misbehave. Look at the Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Henry VIII. Starring Kenneth Branagh. Don't want to pressure him on this. All right.
Spoko. Odpowiem, żebyście
I'll
nie
answer. So
myśleli
you
nie
don't think
wiadomo co.
something's up.
Jestem
I'm a
bramkarzem,
bouncer
kurwa.
at a club.
Dlatego o tej godzinie.
That's why at this hour.
Ja
I
naprawdę
really have nothing to
nie
do.
mam nic wspólnego z tą laską. Tylko
I
jej
only helped
pomogłem.
her. It should be Serenity. Got him. Are you coming back for the weekend? And the clubs don't work on weekends?
Działają,
They're
jasne, że
open.
działają.
Good point.
Ale ja co
But every
drugą
other
sobotę
Saturday,
mam
I have a
wolne, żeby
free
z
to
dzieckiem
be with my child too, a
trochę
little.
pobyć. A co z tą
What's with that
dziewczyną?
girl, if I can
Jeśli
ask?
można wiedzieć?
Okay, that's all. If you think of anything else, please let me know. If I have any questions, I'll be in contact. Ambulance arrival point. Okay. Which is the same kind of as where she ran out. So now we start this.
Bo co? Ta las...
He's like, you've got 3
Bierzesz kur-
days, but that's basically 3 hours. And then we move forward. Now I want to go here. Go up. I want to see if I can see the person. Justnia Kalinowski. Wait, what? Oh, wait, it was missing persons. We didn't have reports per se. We just had a missing persons account of Justnia. And that was her. So I found her. Missing person reported by Mateus. I feel like almost she does not want to talk, which makes me wonder if I should interrogate Mateus instead. Wait, isn't that way further out? Wasn't the arrival point down here last time? Evidence? Secret trace. What was that? DNA. Okay. I gotta go back over here. We've got no reports this time. Let's look at this. You never watched Firefly or Serenity? Firefly's really good. Serenity, not so much. Part of me wants to just call in Mateus because they're the person that reported her missing, and she's non-responsive, really. But then I'm like, because the thing is, right, if we call her in, she's gonna say she doesn't want to talk the first time, and she's gonna leave. And then I'm gonna have to wait a day, and I don't want to do that. So I'm talking to Mateus. I'm trying a different tactic. That's that one movie from that one show. Me trying to help out anyone. Why does this guy look like he's in every Netflix series?
Dobry.
Good. I can see that you were in a good mood. Is that a good mood? I wasn't really sure. This is why apparently you have RBF. I'm so sorry to tell you. Good afternoon. Yeah, well, what do you need to know?
No dobrze, to co pan potrzebuje wiedzieć?
Everything that concerns Miss Kalinowski and her disappearance. And how you found it. Okay, I'm just gonna be like straightforward. Everything that concerns.
Wie pan, jakie są baby?
Oh Jesus, you know how women are.
Raz
What do you
dzwoni co
mean?
chwila,
One day she calls
potem
every
przez
minute,
2
then
dni
she
się
doesn't
nie
call for
odzywa.
2 days. You
Dzwonisz
call it's
do
bad
niej
because you
źle,
disturb
bo jej
her.
przeszkadzasz.
You
Nie
don't call it's
dzwonisz
bad
źle,
because
bo
you
o niej
don't
nie
think
myślisz.
about her. Oh, okay.
To
I
było tak.
completely understand
Poszliśmy w
in that
piątek
I
na
don't
lunch.
understand at all.
To była
It was like this. It was 4 p.m., 5 p.m.
17.
You know, women just
Weekend mieliśmy spędzić
disappearing all the
osobno,
time.
więc dopiero w poniedziałek
We were gonna spend the
zorientowałem
weekend
się, że coś
together,
jest
so it
nie
wasn't
tak.
until Monday that I realized something was wrong. Didn't have contact all weekend. How did you find out? I'm gonna be like, you didn't have contact all weekend? David Harbour. I watched the trailer for the Hellboy that David Harbour was in, and I kind of want to watch it, but I don't know if I should. Cheddar, hi, how are you? This fucking guy. Oh, he was like, I'd like to just go on the record, just something misogynistic. Just write it down. I don't really care. You could really just put in anything from the Joe Rogan podcast. That's my statement.
Nie no, ona ma jakieś
She
tam
has some
swoje
yoga
jogi
or
czy
other
inne
brunches
branże
with
z
friends there.
koleżankami. Więc
So
z
maybe
jednej
on the one
strony
hand it
zdziwiło
surprised
mnie
me
to,
that
że nie
she didn't
dzwoni,
call,
a
but
z
on the
drugiej,
other,
wie pan,
you know, you don't look a
darowanemu
gift horse in the
koniowi znowu się
mouth,
nie
and
zagląda,
I
też
also
nie ma
had
co
things to do.
robić.
This fucking dude. A gift horse? I may not sound
No
like
może
much, but I haven't
słabo
had a
to
weekend
zabrzmiało,
off in a
ale
long
dawno nie
time.
miałem wolnego weekendu.
You were not getting along. Did Miss Kalinowski ever mention anyone who might want to do her any harm? If I may ask, is that why you don't live together? How did you find out? I kind of want to be like, you were not getting along. Well, but it's kind of obvious they're not getting along. So, ever mention anyone who might want to do harm, maybe? Leave high. You'd go to prison, but it takes a lot of guts. I'm doing pretty good, Cheddar.
Nigdy.
Not never? How did you find out? I called her on
Zadzwoniłem do niej w
Sunday, but she
niedzielę,
didn't call me back.
ale nie odzwoniła.
But I was
Ale
most
najbardziej
concerned that I
zaniepokoiło
sent her
mnie to,
something on
że
Messenger.
wysłałem jej
My
na
dick.
Messengerze coś.
He didn't say my dick.
Link
Some
czy
link or
film,
video that was not
nieważne.
important of
I
my
ona w ogóle
dick.
tego nie
And I
przeczytała.
saw she never read it. He didn't send her
Zaniepokoiło
a
mnie
thing.
to, przecież ona
It
cały
worried
czas
me for
siedzi z
she's on her
nosem w
phone
komórce.
nonstop. I called her once
Zadzwoniłem
more, but
jeszcze
she
raz,
did not
nie
answer.
odebrała, więc pomyślałem, że może
So
zostawiła
I thought
telefon w
maybe she
pracy
left her
czy
phone at work or
coś.
something. You didn't go see what was going on. I mean, if she'd left her phone, she'd have texted you. So you just wouldn't worry. So you broke up on Friday in good spirits. You didn't go to see what was going on? Like, you didn't check it all?
Teraz wiem, że to
Now
był
I know
błąd.
that this was a mistake.
Ale ja
But I've
zawsze
always
wychodziłem
assumed
z
that bad news
założenia,
travels
że złe
fast.
wiadomości szybko się rozchodzą. Zaczekałem
I
do
waited until
poniedziałku
Monday
i
and called
zadzwoniłem
Justina
jeszcze raz
again.
do Justyny. A kiedy znowu nie
And
odebrała,
when she didn't pick up
no to
again, I
zadzwoniłem do
called
jej
her friend at
koleżanki z
work.
pracy.
Who is this friend?
Oriana.
Oriana.
Bardzo spoko laska.
Oriana Grande.
W każdym razie, kiedy powiedziała,
Anyway,
że
when she said that
Justyna
Justina
nie
did not
pojawiła
show
się
up
w
for work,
pracy, wtedy
then I
zdecydowałem
decided
się
to call the
zadzwonić na
police.
policję.
How do you know, Oriana?
Z jakiegoś lunchu.
From some
Często
lunch.
jemy razem z Justyną po
Justina
pracy.
and I often
Raz
eat
przyszła
together after
koleżanka.
work when she came with her friend. Did something disturb you at the scene? Did you take her number?
Nie,
No,
nic.
nothing. So there were
Drzwi
no
były
like forced entry. The
zamknięte.
door was locked. Although I can't remember if I
Chociaż nie
pressed the
pamiętam, czy
handle.
nacisnąłem na klamkę.
So you don't know if the door was locked, is what you're telling me. Like, you're like, women, am I right? Don't know if the door was locked. Thanks for nothing, lumberjack man. Thanks for fucking absolutely nothing. I hope you step on a Lego. All right. Interrogate Ramald. Who the fuck is Ramald? Who is this man? Why is Inspector Morrison here all of a sudden?
Dzień dobry.
Good afternoon.
Ja jestem Romuald
My name is Ramald Karab. I was supposed to come.
Miałem przyjść.
Look, listen. I'd have to take you out to dinner first. Trying to get me to buy his book. He's like, it's self-published on Kindle. It's only $3. Not to be good, it's great. I feel like David Harbour was a really solid choice, right? No one can replace Ron Perlman. But if you were trying to replace Ron Perlman, like, David Harbour's a good call, but it didn't look good at all, you know? He's on another report. Maybe we got a special report. He's obviously a witness of some kind, so I need you to help me solve a mystery. He's just a random man off the street. Hello, I need to help you solve a mystery.
Zagadkę?
A mystery?
Ja?
Me? Yeah, you're the chosen one. You're Harry Potter. Did you get a chance to meet your son's girlfriend? Oh, this is Mateus's dad? Your son's girlfriend. I think he knows his son. Miss Justina Kalinowski?
Justysie? No oczywiście.
Oh, of course I
Oczywiście,
met
że poznałem
her.
Justysię. To jest
She's a
wspaniała,
wonderful,
urocza dziewczyna.
charming girl.
I to z jej powodu zostałem wezwany?
Is that why I was called here?
Co się
Did
takiego
something
stało?
happen? Your son didn't tell you. Nothing serious. So what we're trying to establish, I would just say that it looks like your son may have... I don't want to do that. Nothing serious. We just want to make sure of a few details.
A nie, no to...
All right.
No to dobrze. To w ogóle... To wspaniała
She's a
dziewczyna.
great girl.
Wspaniała para.
A wonderful couple. That is your assessment of them. Recently there was no contact. Did my son say something? Do you know that your son may have has serious problems? Say. Not I would have cast Chris
Syn się
Pratt.
martwił, że
My son was
nie mógł się z
worried
nią skontaktować.
because he couldn't contact her.
Ale
But he said they
powiedział,
had
że
some
mieli
quarrel?
jakąś sprzeczkę Martwiłem się,
I was worried about
czy
whether
mnie
she would leave him or
zostawiła, czy
something.
coś.
So they did have a fight.
Ale później zadzwonił
But
do
then
mnie
called me all
szczęśliwie,
happy that she was found,
jak się
safe and
odnalazła
sound.
cała i zdrowa. Jeżeli
If you
sądzicie,
suspected he could do something bad,
że on mógł zrobić coś złego, to od razu wam
I
powiem,
will say to you immediately, this boy
ten
never did
chłopak nigdy
anything
niczego
wrong.
złego nie zrobił.
Okay, sure, Jam.
On
He
może
could
być
sometimes be
czasami
rough. What do you mean by that?
szorstki.
You
To
elaborate?
jest złote dziecko.
But he's a golden child. We're not gonna pursue that line. We're not gonna pursue that line. De Niro ordered from Wish just said that he can be rough sometimes, but he's a golden child, and we're like, wrap it up. That's enough. I want to look up reports of this dude. Can we? No, we cannot. Why can't we look up reports to see if he has any, like, domestics? Wouldn't that make sense? Doesn't that make sense to everybody? I take it back, this guy definitely did it. Did we get the DNA? We got the DNA from every single person. We swab in every single person that walks in the store. Let's look and see if we've got any other reports. We do not. Okay, let's look at the phone. So we can interrogate Justin, which means we will end up call Oriana. Call that guy, his colleague. I'm holding off with her coming in because she's going to take up so much time. I almost want to do billing. Because if we look at her billing, maybe we can see some discrepancies or like somebody she's contacted. Full slop gets for the front door. They're like, free DNA test. Data conversation, attempting to connect. So this was when she was probably in the woods. So that'll put a like timestamp, I guess, on the things. But we do this because if we have something where he also wasn't able to get reception, that's real weird. No, he's got reception the whole time. There's a time when he's attempting to connect here, but that's it. But, like, they're in the same area. So we could wait. Hold up. Back that ass up. Okay, so I can't talk to Oriana anymore. Oh, he's got a hoodie now? Good afternoon. Anything new? Did you get a little nippy? Man, you doing costume changes? Oh, stick your finger in their mouth as they walk by. It's like a cat that's sleeping. We're just like, let me just root around in there real fast. Can you tell me what you did last Thursday? What did you do on Belansky Street? Can you tell me what you did on Monday? On Sunday? Just tell me what you did at Family Allotment Garden. I feel like this... I really wish I could pull up the report again. I didn't know we were going to talk about this specifically. What'd you do on Monday, last Thursday?
Malczewskiego? A czemu pan pyta?
We probably should have checked the map. Didn't know that was going to happen. I was afraid someone would get angry. I wouldn't know so much. Sure, I
Jasne.
simply don't
Po prostu nie
remember.
pamiętam. A, już wiem.
No, I gave the coffee machine
Oddawałem
for
ekspres do
servicing.
serwisu.
The
Młynek się
grinder
zaciął.
got stuck.
Zresztą dobrze, że pan
Anyway, it's
przypomina.
good that you reminded
Powinien
me it
być już
should be
gotowy.
ready.
Jeszcze dzisiaj
I'll
tam
go there
podjadę
today
i
and
go
pick it up.
odbiorę.
Something else?
Coś jeszcze?
Can I just go through, like, the list? Thing is, there wasn't much on the map either, so I'm like... There at the
Tam na
cemetery
cmentarzu
my
jest
mom is
pochowana moja
buried.
mama. Staram
I
się
try to come
przychodzić
as
w miarę
regularly as
regularnie,
possible,
ale
but well, things
wie pan,
happen.
różnie bywa.
Tell me what you did at Family Allotment Garden.
Kumpel mnie poprosił,
A buddy asked me
żebym
to help him
pomógł
remove the
kratę
grating
ze
from the
starego
old
domku
house.
zdemontować. Miało
It
nam
was
to zająć
supposed
2
to take us 2
godziny,
hours
a w sumie
tops
cały
and
wieczór
battled with it all.
wojowaliśmy. No ale
He
postawił
had great
whisky,
expectations.
więc w sumie
But he
okej.
bought whiskey, so it's fine.
Mogę
I can
powiedzieć,
say,
ale
but
wydaje
I
mi się,
think I
że już
already
mówiłem.
said
Byłem u Justyny.
I was with
Sprawdzić, czy
Justina
wszystko
to check that
okej.
everything is okay.
Ale ponieważ nie
But because she did not
otworzyła,
open, I went
no to
straight to the
pojechałem
police
od razu na
station.
komisariat.
Okay. And this was with the cemetery, right? Yeah.
Tam na cmentarzu jest pochowana moja mama.
So we've looked at all the things. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Commissioner Cornell Zawilski is nervously pacing the interrogation room. One thing doesn't give him peace. Will his instinct fail him? And if not, is he looking where he should?
Halo?
Absolutely not.
Pan komisarz?
Mr. Cornell, hello?
Przypomniałam
I
sobie
remembered
coś.
something. Can I come now? Oh, Jesus was waiting the right call? Because see, look at the map. Like, we literally just have this. It doesn't even tell us locations. Let's go dig her up. Dig up the dead ma. Wait. Okay, no, back that ass up. I don't want to interrogate him again. I'm gonna interrogate her, because she called. She called. She said she wanted to talk. So let's interrogate her. Hopefully this works. Good afternoon.
Dzień dobry.
You know why you were called, right? Because you called us. Yes, sorry, this is very
Przepraszam, to
stressful for me.
jest,
Is it gonna
bardzo
still do this?
stresujące.
Is it still gonna make me wait a whole day? Don't be nervous. I will only ask a few questions.
Czy mogę się napić?
Can I have a drink of water? No! Absolutely not. Of course. I'm a regular hydrate bot. There you go. You know the way our neighbors have been running around? I feel like they might live in our walls. Like, they've been so noisy lately. Unfortunately, time is crucial in this type of matter. Perhaps you could start by telling me where you work. Okay, let's go back to April 12th now. Can you tell me what you remember?
Pamiętam...
I remember an
karetkę.
ambulance.
Ostre
Harsh light.
światło. Pamiętam, że
LED
było mi
headlights. I
zimno.
remember that it was very cold.
A tak, to normalny
And that it was a
dzień.
normal
Poszłam
day.
do
I was at
pracy,
work. I
wróciłam
returned.
z pracy. W
At
firmie
the
byłam
company,
na
I was
lunchu.
at lunch. Wait, after the kidnapping? You're like, yeah, just I came back immediately after, you know, gotta get back to work. Hustle culture. Too bad smacks the glass. I'm just like, that's enough of that! And then I just take it out. Not the hey girl. See off the shoulder. You were alone at lunch? Oh, wait, can I catch Mateus in a lie? Because he said that they have lunch a lot. No, with Mateus.
Nie, z Mateuszem.
And who is Matosha?
Moim chłopakiem.
My boyfriend. Miss Kalinowski, do you realize you could do better? Do you recall anything that happened between the 2nd and the 12th? Did you break up?
Nie.
No, we had a little fight,
Trochę
but
się
it really doesn't
pokłóciliśmy,
matter.
To bez znaczenia.
It matters to me! Did you come home together after lunch? She said it doesn't matter. I don't think I should push the argument. So,
Nie. Nie mieszkamy
no, we
razem.
don't live together. Do you remember what you argued about? Just a misunderstanding, nothing serious. Was it that he was gonna kidnap you and you didn't want to be kidnapped? Well, just a miscommunication.
Tak.
Yes?
Pewnie gdybyśmy się nie pokłócili,
Probably
to
if we didn't
wrócilibyśmy
fight, we'd be
razem.
back together. There's
Nie mam
nothing to
czym
talk
mówić.
about. Whoa, so it was your fault! So the fight was your fault! Whoa! So it was your fault! What happened later? Did you go straight home?
Praktycznie
Practically,
tak.
yes. I've dropped
No,
by a
zahaczyłam o
store.
sklep.
I bought a
Miałam
bottle of
butelkę
gin,
ginu
no big
z
deal,
ekipą.
that's all.
To wszystko.
And then what happened? I understand. I won't bother you anymore. However, please call me. And then what happened? I feel like an improv group. And
Nic.
then? Nothing.
Wróciłam do domu.
I came home, turned on a
rozwaliłam
film,
się i
and made a
zrobiłam
drink.
sobie drinka.
Was that what you called me about? You're like, oh, I'm ready to talk. What is this? I don't like this. I don't want to go in there. Why is that so? What is that? Is that going to be like, now you tell us who the murderer is? I feel like that's now you tell us who the murderer is. Some movie Serenity. We're past this now. Okay, there's nothing there. I can't really do anything with that. Whatever that is. That's nothing. We've already searched the missing lady, so... We've got rope fiber now, which doesn't seem to do us any good. What's on the phone? We don't need to call her. I'm calling the colleague. I just worry about walking through that door. I feel like as soon as I walk through the door, it's gonna be like, I know who did it. Why does Ariana look like she's in a Nancy Drew game? No, Ariana! Oh, they did not cast Oriana. Okay. Good afternoon. I was supposed to come. All right. With that picture, it could be a different thing. The disco is at 20 Kamenka Street? What? Miss Oriana? Yes, it's me. Please sit down. I won't take tongue. I'm asking for I thought you'd made a mistake. The disco is at this. What? You don't know how to take a joke. Oh, I was making fun of her dress. Okay, I was so confused for half a second. I assumed you were going dancing. Wow, you must make a brilliant detective. No, I'm not going to disco. Imagine that today as a woman to dress the way she likes. Sorry, I'm so sorry. And then they come crying that someone hugged them too. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please sit down. I won't take long. Would you like to ask about Jusnia? Yes, you ladies work together? Or would I like to know about Mateus? I kind of want to know about Mateus. Because, like, what else am I going to learn about Jusnia? Unless she's got somebody hanging around. I play a little synth bass, like, every time I sit down at my desk. I wish that I had that. I wish I had a theme song for whenever I worked. You made it? Is it good? Yeah, so I was like, damn, hot damn. I accidental whoopsie. I thought that they was asking about a genuine location I didn't know about, and instead he was just being a prick. I'm more interested in Mateus. Yes, the three of us had lunch once. I wanted to talk to Jusnia about something, so I asked to speak to her alone. I guess it didn't sit well with her because she was ignoring me all day until she finally told me to go to lunch with her. I was glad because I thought it was actually a good opportunity to freely exchange a few sentences. I even had time to regret in spirit for judging her unwillingness to help, but I was right. I asked her to have the face-to-face conversation, so she took me to lunch with her boyfriend. It turned out to be their custom. What did you talk about with her? After all, I said that it was private. Anyway, I can actually tell you, nothing important. I just wanted to buy a car, and I was afraid that they might want to cheat me, so I wanted to ask the best informed person. You were going to buy a car from them? What impression did Mateus have on her? The first thought is she's completely out of his league. Honestly, I just thought he was probably fabulously rich, because please forgive me, I did not think Jusnia was into intellect. Not her calling Jusnia the victim stupid. Or him stupid? Was that the implication? Like, there's a lot of, like, weird shit going on. She's clearly not a real person. Just like, I'm so sorry. Actually, you're not a real person, so I'm gonna be hanging up now. I think I'm onto something here. Everything always needs more garlic. I feel like whenever you see garlic in a recipe, up that shit. Have a seat, milady. With what? Interest always and only her own interest. Okay, I think I already know everything. And their relationship, how would you describe it? What do you want me to tell you? I saw them together, maybe for an hour at that lunch. He was so proud that he had such a pretty girl. Really, I saw how he looks at the faces of other people. Whether they see that she is his girl. Really. I have an eye for such things, believe me. He was stroking her with his hand, correcting her hair, making the world understand all the time that it was his girlfriend, and she would just look at me and roll her eyes. You can answer that yourself. What kind of relationship is that? Would you describe her as a credible person? No. How would you describe the duties? Just like mine, only that I really have to work. We are doing the same thing. We are simply traders at BestNet. Although she likes to say sales assistant or something like that. Thank you very much. I understand everything now. Thank you for your time. I don't understand shit. There's a part of me that's wondering if it's going to be a plot twist and it's going to actually just be that Jusnia. How did we even get... We were on the telephone with her. How do we get her DNA? What, do we go on Ancestry.com? What the fuck are we doing? How do we get that? How do we get that, y'all? What? Okay, so we can call Mateus's colleague Patrick. No, I would describe her as incredible. Okay. Is that Dwight Schrute? That's Dwight Schrute as constructed by AI! Good afternoon. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Good afternoon, Patrick. It's me. Come in, I'll just take a moment of your time. Mateus, can you describe him in 2 words? Well, he's just a jerk. I figured that please continue. I'll say this. I'm sure he's honest in the sense that at work he always does everything conscientiously and one would be afraid around him to swipe a stapler because he'd be immediately reported to the boss. Really, that type. However, when it comes to his private life, it always seemed to me that he talks as if he had any life at all. And his biggest adventure was when his mother on Christmas took him to a romantic comedy. Although this is a weak example because his mom is long dead. But what I mean is that, in general, a no life. When he talked about this Justina, I can honestly say that my friends and I used to make fun of him because we were convinced that he made her up. But he came once with her to a business meeting to brag, and seriously, our eyes popped out. Really, such a head turner. Were you surprised? Oh, to the max. Why? Are you seriously asking? What does a guy like him have to offer a girl like her? You don't think he has anything? Would you say he would be prone to aggression? Dwim, not Dwim! It's Soy Shrewd as constructed by AI Red. I got the DNA for you, not the DNA! Oh, no, it is Dwim! You're right, it's Dwight and Jim! They had a small child. It's like when you go on one of those sites and you merge the 2 babies together and be like, what would my baby be like? This is Dwight. This is Dwight. Dwim. What would it be? Hold up. Dwim. Howloot. Kara, hi, we're playing Criminal Expert. We have 3 hours to solve a crime. It's in Polish, so it's a little bit rough and ready sometimes with the translations. A lady was found on the side of the road. We're trying to figure out what's going on. We're interrogating everybody, and I'm trying to figure out my life. This is also Dwim. That is a strange question. Mateus? Nah, rather not. Although I remember a situation action a few weeks ago. He was terribly angry and began to pound the keyboard with all his strength against the desk until he broke it in half. And once, but that was a long time ago, he hit the wall with his fist so hard that he made a hole. But in regards to people, someone, no, never. But because that doesn't escalate. Also, this is just me every Windows update. Just like, I am taking a bunch of situation actions. I'm like, God fucking damn it. Alright, I hope work was good today, Kara. You remember why he was upset? No, not at all, but it was certainly a stupid job-related thing. Before Justina, he really had no life, just work. Did something unusual catch your eye? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. At first, my friends and I thought he was paying her. The guys and I went for a smoke at one point without Matthew, of course, because he doesn't smoke, and it turned out normally that each of us had this idea. Among other things, because she was just totally too pretty for him, and absolutely conscious of her beauty because she did not stop flirting, that type. He's a little jealous and a little proud. Seriously, it was hard to watch, and as soon as he looked away, she would roll her eyes as if to let us know that she knew he was a loser. You know what? I don't think I have any more questions to him. Thank you. I'm worried about going into this room because I feel like it's going to end the investigation, but I really have no proof of that. Okay, so we got Dwim's. We got Dwim's DNA too. I feel like we gotta just interrogate Mateus again, right? Surely we've got like more shit we can learn from him. Because we're kind of at like an impasse. Another costume change? I have to talk to you. What do you do? This is a police station, not a fast food bar. Bitch, literally people come in and say I need your help and like I need to talk to you all the time. That's actively like police protocol. This man's like, what do you want, fries with that bitch? Like, honestly, he's been running it by himself and he's got 3 hours. It's fine. You know what? Everybody gets a little heated. He just comments on people's clothes. Please tell me. I had such suspicions from the beginning, but I didn't want to say anything as if I didn't trust my own girlfriend. It's just that she's such a typical drama queen. Oh my god.
Drama queen.
She still needs so much attention. Please don't believe everything she says. But she's not a CRN? Would Inquirer be pressing into it? What is she saying? I
Muszę
must admit
przyznać, że
that
tej
something was
historii od
wrong in this story
początku
from the very
coś mi się nie
beginning,
podobało.
especially
Szczególnie
in view
biorąc
of the
pod uwagę
circumstances.
okoliczności. Naszą piątkową
Our
kłótnię.
Friday quarrel. Just say the whole thing. Like, this is like the person that texts in single sentences. It's like, and then Friday, I went to the cinema and I saw Megan. Like, just tell me in a sentence, just block it out. Like, tell me in one go. Like, I got things to do. Not in letters! No! Nappy, please! And she said you were a real piece of shit. They say nothing special happened.
Nic
Nothing
specjalnego.
special.
Poza tym,
Well,
że z
yes,
nią
except that I
zerwałem.
broke up with her, although she
Też
would
pewnie ona
probably
by
say it was the
powiedziała, że
other way
było na
around. Actually,
odwrót.
she said you really didn't break up. Why the sudden change in your attitude? I had to change your
Myślałem, że nie ma
clothes.
co rzucać oskarżeń,
I thought there
że
was no
sprawa
point in
sama
making
się
accusations,
wyjaśni.
that the matter would be cleared up quickly.
Albo że
Either
ona
she'd get her
pogubi
lost
się
her
w
testimony,
zeznaniach,
or it turns out that,
albo okaże się, że
by an
dziwnym
amazing
zbiegiem
coincidence, someone really
okoliczności
kidnapped her.
ktoś naprawdę ją uprowadził. Poczekam,
I will wait, look, I won't
popatrzę,
interfere for the time being,
nie
but
będę się na razie wtrącał, ale nie
I wouldn't
zdziwiłbym
be
się,
surprised if she
gdyby za
stopped by
chwilę
any
tutaj
minute.
wbiegła.
She
Nie
didn't call
dzwoniła
you by any
przypadkiem do
chance.
pana?
Just before you came in.
Kurwa mać.
Fuck, I knew it.
Wiedziałem. I
What'd
co
she say?
powiedziała?
I'm not supposed to tell you, bitch. Do you have anything to be afraid of?
O tak.
Oh yes, I'm not
Zupełnie
kidding
nie
at all.
żartuję. Już raz
She's
posłużyła
already
się
used
mną
me
jak
once as a
narzędziem,
tool, as an
jak
object.
przedmiotem. I może
If
zrobić
she
to
can do it
znowu.
again, you have to listen to me.
Musi mnie pan wysłuchać.
I think you make
Wszystko
yourself a
zaczęło się
tool
jakieś
without her help, but
4 miesiące temu.
it all started around
Zadzwonił
4 months
szef
ago. The
i
boss
powiedział, że
called and
przyszła
said some
jakaś
real
laska,
looker came
żeby
in to
sprzedać
sell
nam
RCM
system
to us. Do you
RCM.
understand?
Rozumie pan?
My
Mój
boss
szef
doesn't
nawet
even
tego nie
understand it. He
ogarnia.
doesn't know
Nie
what
wie, co to
CRM
jest
is.
CRM. No więc
So I had to take care of
ja musiałem się
everything.
wszystkim zająć.
Wait, what? So is she selling things to people and then like, but you interfere and we're arresting you? I think you killed this one. I'm wondering, like, okay, we keep going back and forth. It's real suspicious that he has all this anger, but then I'm like, are they going to plot twist? Because they've been kind of anti-woman the whole game. Is it going to be that literally she was faking it the whole time? I just worry it's going to be that.
No więc spotkałem
So I
się
met
z tą
with this chick.
laską, czyli
That is
Justyną.
Justyna.
No i jak ją zobaczyłem, to
When I saw her, it took my
powiem
breath
szczerze,
away.
aż mi dech zaparło. Nie to co teraz.
Not what is
że
now, I
ze
have seen now with
wzrokiem
eyes
wbitym w
fixed on the
ziemię,
ground,
że
shy.
taka nieśmiała. O nie, 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 nie. Wtedy to była
Self-confidence,
pewność
large
siebie,
cleavage,
duży
legs to the
dekolt,
ground.
nogi do
So
samej
lots of a
ziemi,
better personality.
sukienka,
Black
miniuwa,
mini dress, I have
czarna.
not seen
Od
such a girl for
kilkunastu
several
lat
years.
takiej nie widziałem. Normalnie
Would assume most avoid you on the streets.
aż krew
Until the blood drained
odpływała
from my
mi
brain. Oh,
z mózgu.
Now, I'm not
I ona
afraid
mi
of death at
nawija
all.
o tym
In fact,
CRM-ie,
I can't
że to
wait
taki
to die.
najlepszy, że firma nam
okay, so the company would
zaimplementuje ten
implement the
system.
CRM
A ja
system.
myślałem tylko
And I
o
thought
tym,
about
żeby co
implementing something
innego
else
jej
in her. Oh, Jesus
zaimplementować,
Christ.
nie?
Fuck.
No, ale
Well,
nawet
you
jej
know,
nie
I didn't even try to
bajerowałem,
impress
bo
her.
takie
For such
laski to
girls,
one nie
they never
doceniają
appreciate intellect or
intelektu,
sense of
poczucia
humor. I
humoru.
want to
Takie
jump off
laski
a
to lecą
bridge.
tylko na
They only go after a body with
wieśniaków.
muscles. Is there a way to lock this man up even if he didn't do it?
Ale
Is that
nie.
possible? Could we frame him
Okazało się,
for
że
something?
Justyna jest
I don't know
inna.
what. It turned out that Justine
Tak.
was different.
Akurat
Yeah, right. Different.
inna.
I
Trzeba
should have
było
listened
słuchać
to my
swojej
intuition.
intuicji.
I feel like I'm gonna pick
W
this
każdym
man
razie
even if
taki
everything
słucham i
points to her.
słucham i zaczyna do mnie docierać, że ten ich
Start to find out that the CRM is not for a company
to
like ours.
jednak nie dla takiej firmy jak nasza. Że my jednak
we
czegoś
need
innego
something else.
potrzebujemy. Więc dziękuję dziewczynie
So I
ładnie.
nicely thanked the girl,
Mówię, że
saying that we
my
don't want,
tego nie chcemy i żeby
and
ona
for her to
próbowała
try
to
pushing it on another
wcisnąć
company.
w innej firmie.
I don't know if this is even worth the time. Like, not a gas.
A ona nagle
And she's suddenly in a second a
w jedną
completely different
sekundę
girl.
zupełnie inna dziewczyna. że ona tak by
that she would like to work,
chciała, żeby się
like, she would like it to
udało,
work
że jej tak
it.
bardzo zależy,
That in
że
the company
w
they tell
firmie
her she
mówią, że do
won't
niczego
work
się nie
out, they'll
nadaje, że na
fire
pewno ją wywalą i że czy czegoś tam się nie da
Is it possible to do
zrobić,
something because our
bo
company
jej
is able to
firma
provide us with such
jest
a
w stanie
product
dostarczyć nam taki produkt,
as soon
jaki
as
tylko
we
będziemy
want, that
chcieli,
they
bo
have their
przecież oni
very
mają
capable
bardzo
programmers.
zdolnych programistów. A ja już nie będę
I
tego
will bother
wszystkiego
you
tak
with
szczegółowo
those.
opowiadał, bo to aż wstyd,
Because it's
że
embarrassing
się
how I
tak
was
dałem
taking it.
podejść. No w każdym
In
razie
any
ona
case,
mnie
she's begged me
błagała,
to go for
żebym
coffee
dał się zaprosić na kawę
and tell her
i
what my company
opowiedział,
needs.
czego faktycznie potrzebuje moja firma, to ona
Then she'll pass it on to her
przekaże
team.
swojemu zespołowi.
So I went
No
for
i
a
ja z nią
coffee,
poszedłem na tę kawę. I okazało się, że to jest
and it turned out that she was a
miła,
nice, friendly, and warm
sympatyczna,
girl.
ciepła dziewczyna.
He isn't lying
Że
about that.
przyjechała z jakiejś
And
wsi
she
na
came here for a
studia i
village for
próbuje tu
studies
sobie
and is
dać
trying to
radę.
make it here.
Co tu dużo
What's more to
mówić,
say, she
no.
cast a spell on me.
Rzuciła na mnie swój urok. Zrobiło się
It got
późno,
late.
poszliśmy coś
We went for a
zjeść,
snack, then a beer.
potem piwo.
I won't get into details,
Nie
but
będę
as a
wchodził
result,
w
we ate breakfast
szczegóły,
together.
ale
I'm
w
gonna shut
efekcie
this man up. I'm
zjedliśmy
gonna
razem
literally be
śniadanie.
like, inquire as soon as I can, because this
No i
man
co
has
miałem
gotten off
zrobić?
track. Well, what should I do?
Powiedzieć jej,
Tell her
że
thanks for a nice evening, but
dzięki za
like,
fajny
okay,
wieczór,
wrap it
ale
up.
namyśliłem się
I
i
thought it
jednak
over
nie
and we're not
kupimy
going
od
to buy
ciebie
the
tego
system from you.
systemu.
Like, literally, he took her out. They've like fucked. There's been a dinner. He's like, we had breakfast. It was sausage and pancakes and eggs. I think it was a Denny's. No, it was a Waffle House. Like, I don't care, man. Like, move it the fuck along. Like, nobody cares. You thought this was a bundle deal?
Skąd? Wówczas mi to w ogóle nie przyszło do
Ow. Then it
głowy.
never occurred to me then.
Ale i tak
But I
uznałem,
thought it would not
że
be very
byłoby to
elegant.
jakieś nieeleganckie. Poza
Besides, I
tym,
really am a good
ja
IT
naprawdę
specialist. Do
jestem
you
dobrym
bang every single
informatykiem.
person that comes in? Is that what you're
Więc
saying?
uznałem, że
I
jeśli
felt
z
that if
tym
something was wrong
systemem
with the
będzie
system,
coś
I
nie
would
tak,
improve it.
to ja go poprawię. No serio.
Seriously, a person
Człowiek
could
może
go crazy
zwariować
just
od tego
connecting printers
ciągłego
and setting up mail accounts.
podłączenia drukarek, konfigurowania poczty. No więc jej
So her
firma
company
stworzy
would create a CRM for
dla
my
mojej
company, Be
firmy
Quick, and I would
Be
pimp it
Quick,
up.
a ja go potem odpicuję. I tyle.
Timmy, there was such
Była
chemistry
między
between
nami
us.
taka
I
chemia.
just enjoy the idea of him, like, okay, I just enjoy the idea of him coming in and just being like, oh, wow, okay, so you got a new IT system? Yeah, we're currently using, like the Google Suite and some other stuff. Oh, yeah, that sounds really good. All right, can you give me some more information on it? Let me just quickly undo my pants real fast. Like, that's literally what he was like. Bro, don't fuck the people that are trying to sell you products. You absolute weirdo. Like, he's like warm mayonnaise of a man. Like, he's just like mayonnaise that's been left out in the sun. That's what this man is. Ew, gross. Ugh. I hate it. They had a beer, they had breakfast. Well, here's the thing, right? Okay, Pyre, I should have been more specific. I was like, tell me the whole story, as in like, hey, tell me the whole story that pertains to this crime, not like, tell me your entire life story from birth to death. Like, he's a miracle, Will! You were taken advantage of. Like, you took advantage of someone who is desperate to try to keep their job. Like, you just are continuing to seem grody. There was no chemistry between them. Oh. Okay.
Była między nami taka
There was such
fantastyczna
fantastic chemistry between
chemia.
us. It was surreal to me.
Ona była od
She
początku
was spontaneous at
spontaniczna.
first. She always
Miała
wanted to have
ciągle
sex.
ochotę na seks.
She
Oglądaliśmy
watched my
moje
favorite
ulubione
films with
filmy.
me. We laughed at the same jokes.
Śmialiśmy się z
Basically,
tych
she was
samych
just having to try to cater to you.
żartów. Już
Great.
po
After a
kilku
few days, we
dniach
planned a vacation
planowaliśmy
together. At first,
wspólne
nothing binding.
wakacje.
What do you mean,
Na
nothing
początku nic
binding?
zobowiązującego, tak między słowami, że
But
oboje
between the
uwielbiamy
words, so
greckie
we both
wyspy,
love the Greek
że może Kreta,
islands,
jak się zrobi
maybe
cieplej, i takie
Crete,
tam
when it gets
gadki.
warmer. So the talk
Naprawdę
was
było
wonderful.
wspaniale.
Okay, I need you to fucking move it along. Okay, this isn't a couples therapy office. A touching story, I have to admit, but I still don't know what you were arguing about that Friday. What happened today? Previously you said that you should not hurry. It is better to not live together because women can walk all over you. I feel like one of these two. This I feel like is going to cause a problem. This I feel like it's the thing. Kill this man. I discovered the truth and told her about it.
I jej o tym powiedziałem.
Okay, what is the truth then? What do you mean? Right? How
Jaki ja
stupid
byłem
I
głupi.
was.
Oczywiście, że dla takiej
Of course, for
laski
such a
nie
chick,
jest
neither a sense of
ważne
humor nor
ani
intelligence
poczucie
nor erudition is
humoru, ani
important.
inteligencja, ani erudycja.
And you
Tempa Gina.
have any of those things? I'm sorry, what? When do you have? Or
Odkryłem,
when are you going to show those?
dlaczego jej tak
I
strasznie
discovered why she was
zależało,
so anxious
żebyśmy
for us to implement the
zaimplementowali
system,
ten
and
system. On miał w
it had a
środku
virus
wirusa,
inside that was meant to steal our customers'
który
data.
miał za
Okay,
zadanie
all right, okay,
wykradać
we're back.
dane
All right,
naszych
we got
klientów.
this.
A ponieważ jesteśmy firmą
And since we are a
sprzedającą
company
sprzęt
selling medical
medyczny,
equipment, that
to
is
są
very
bardzo
sensitive
wrażliwe
data,
dane, których nikomu nie można
which cannot be
udostępnić.
shared with
Rozumie
anyone. Do you
pan?
understand? That was all it
Tylko
was
o to
about.
chodziło.
Okay, now, what do you have to prove that? That's a pretty serious accusation. What happened today?
Dzisiaj?
Today? Oh my.
O matko. Chciałem opowiedzieć wszystko
I wanted
po
to say
kolei,
everything in
ale
order, but I think it would
chyba
be better to
będzie
hurry.
lepiej, jak
Yeah,
się
I think so too.
pospieszę.
We're on the same page about that.
Otóż spotkałem
Well,
ją
I met her
dzisiaj
today and I
i
asked how
zapytałem,
she
jak się
feels.
czuje.
Oh,
W
good.
końcu
You've
do
met.
niedawna byliśmy
Okay,
jeszcze
that's great.
parą.
That's great for the
Ona
investigation.
powiedziała, że słabo, więc
She said not so good,
zaproponowałem,
so I
że
suggested
może
that maybe we
wyskoczymy
go out
razem
for
na
a coffee.
kawę.
On the
Kupiłem jej
way, I
po
bought her a
drodze
donut with
donaty z
icing. I
lukrem.
fucking can't.
Wie pan, takie jak na filmach.
You know, like in
kulki z
movies,
dziurką.
donuts with holes?
Ona jej bardzo
What do you mean? He's like not a cream filled, not like one of those glazed that's like doesn't have anything on inside, not the raspberry jam ones. I'm talking like the Simpsons one with like the pink icing and the frosting on the top. Ah! I got 2 hours and 27 minutes. Leave it alone.
bardzo lubi. Chciałem ją pocieszyć, bo jeszcze wtedy brałem pod uwagę, że
Explain
to
me these
wszystko mogło jej
donuts.
się przytrafić. Była
Oh,
taka
she was so intimidated and
onieśmielona,
embarrassed
zawstydzona. Aż sam się w duchu
that I even
zganiłem,
rebuked
że miałem
myself that I had doubts about the
wątpliwości
truthfulness of the
co do tej
story.
historii. Zrobiłem
I
jej
made her
kawę,
coffee, I
zapytałem,
asked how
jak się
she
czuje
felt,
i w pewnym
and at
momencie
some point
mówię
I
jej, żeby
said
nie
her not to
zaprzętała
worry about
sobie
this
głowy
whole
tą
story with this
historią z tym
CRM.
CRM-em. A ona się mnie
And
pyta,
she
czy ja w
asked me
ogóle
if
chcę
I
do
even
tego
still want
jeszcze
to go back
wracać.
to it.
No a dlaczego
Well,
miałbym
why
do
should I
tego
come
nie
back to it?
wracać?
I don't
Nie
understand.
rozumiem. Co ma piernik do
So what does that
wiatraku?
have to do
I
with
dlatego
anything? And
też
that's
się
why
jej
I asked
zapytałem,
her,
czy w tej
did anything
kwestii,
change
że
about the
chciała mnie
fact that she wanted to
oszukać
deceive
i
me,
wykraść
steal my company's
wrażliwe
sensitive
dane mojej
data?
firmy, coś się zmieniło? I nagle,
And
po
suddenly,
krótkiej
after a
chwili,
short while, total
całkowita
change.
odmiana. Ona
She
zaczyna się
started shaking
trząść i
and
krzyczeć, żebym
screaming
ci
to get
wynosił.
out.
Nagle, tuż po tym,
Suddenly, just
jak
after I mentioned that I
wspomniałem,
did
że
not
nie
intend to
odpuszczę
drop
jej
the
tej
matter
sprawy
with
z
CRM,
CRM-em, ona sobie
she
przypomina, że to
remembered that it
byłem
was
ja.
me.
Że to ja ją uprowadziłem.
I
Ja ją
kidnapped her.
więziłem,
I
rozumie
imprisoned her.
pan?
Do you understand? And if push comes
A
to
może
shove,
jak przyjdzie
she'll
co do
then say
czego, to
that
ona
she is
wtedy
not able to
powie,
respond.
że nie jest w stanie opowiadać. Że ma
That she has a
wyniki
memory loss,
pamięci,
trauma, or something like
traumę czy coś
this. That's what I thought
takiego.
at the time.
Tak wtedy myślałem. Ale
And here
nie.
it turned out that she is much more
Okazało się,
perfidious.
że ona jest jeszcze bardziej perfidna. Nie
Not
tylko
only
chce
does she
się z
want to
tego
get out of it, but
wykręcić,
additionally she also
ale w
wants to frame me
dodatku
for everything.
chce mnie w to wszystko wrobić. Dlatego
That's
przyszedłem.
why I came.
I powiem panu szczerze,
To be honest, I'm scared.
boję się. Ona jest jak zwierzę w potrzasku.
She's like a trapped
I
animal, and
prędzej
she'd
mi
sooner
odgryzie
bite my
głowę,
head
niż
off
sobie
than
łapę,
get her
żeby się
own paw to get
uwolnić.
herself free.
Proszę mi powiedzieć, co ja mam teraz zrobić?
Please tell me, what should I do now? The station is gonna explode. And I thought it was a quarter, but it was a dime. Oh, and then it was actually a penny. I began the conversation by saying, you know what? It was also this company, it was the same for me. I've actually worked in CRM. I'm gonna inquire. Do you want your statement recorded? It's always a preemptive move. I just don't understand how the solution to this situation be to fake a kidnapping to bring yourself almost to hypothermia.
Tak,
Yes, you are
ma
right.
pan rację. Proszę wszystko
Please write
zapisać.
everything down.
Że też
That I
muszę
even
się
have to
tłumaczyć
explain
przez
myself
tę
because of
pinnę.
that bitch.
A tato
My
zawsze
dad
mi
always told me that
powtarzał,
women are
że
nothing but
baby to
trouble.
same problemy.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool beans. Okay. So, secure virus evidence. I really want to secure the virus evidence. Like, why don't we have that? Like, you're claiming added to the file computer virus. Okay, so there was a computer virus? This is what he's saying the computer virus was? Because, like, if there was a computer virus, like, the thing is, I really feel like they're gonna push it to where she faked her stuff. And it was because of this. But why didn't... Is there no way to call her employer? We got ambulance arrival point. Let's look at evidence. I'm surprised it's not pen drive with a virus. The thing is, he could have made the virus too, right? Do we have any other people that we can look up? Or any place that we can look specifically? Okay, I feel like we gotta go here. And we gotta interview her. We gotta see if she can... Looks like I'm gonna have to arrest you. I'm not gonna arrest her. I'm gonna be like, I thought we were playing on the same team here. I thought we were, you know, coming in together. I thought we were working as one.
Mi też się tak wydawało.
I also thought so.
Tymczasem
Meanwhile, it
wygląda
looks
na
like
to,
we're
że w
not
ogóle
playing
nie
at
gramy,
all.
tylko
We're
się
just hanging out on
szwendamy
the
po
field.
boisku.
I
Ja
don't
nie
understand
rozumiem,
why I'm
dlaczego ja tu
again
znowu
here.
jestem.
Have you found
Znalazł
this
pan już
place
to
yet?
miejsce? Ja
I'm not
naprawdę
thinking
o
about
niczym
anything else when I
innym
go
nie
to
myślę.
sleep, when I
Czy
get up in the
kładę
morning,
spać,
when I
wstaję
take a
rano,
shower,
biorę
when I
prysznic,
eat
jem śniadanie,
breakfast.
pan się mnie pyta,
And you ask if we're on the same
czy my
team?
jesteśmy w jednej drużynie?
Something
Coś
tells
mi
me
mówi, że
that you have
pan
nothing again.
znowu nic nie ma.
That wasn't what I thought. And here you are wrong. I have learned that you were fully aware that you were involved in stealing personal data. You could lie a little less. I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm gonna be open. Because then the thing is, because he is an IT tech. And she could, like, figure it out. Okay, bro. Casual bro. So what happened, right? Was we interviewed Mateus. Mateus comes in and he tells us that it's what I thought. That they're gonna make it look like she did the kidnapping herself. She faked her own kidnapping and is trying to frame him. Okay? So he goes, she was trying to give us a CRM for my company that has a virus on it, and it would steal everyone's medical data, and then she would profit off of it, and now she's trying to frame me for this kidnapping. So he's made a statement against her, and now we're trying to figure out if that is correct or not. And I still don't have enough info. Walking your noggin, hi! How are you? Tell me girls ain't nothing but trouble. Say you're guilty, Sen. We're gonna take that other guy because we don't like him. I'm gonna lock him away still, just in case. So how would she make the virus? The thing is, right, she said that she's not very bright. But then I was also like, here's my problem with that, Eva. It was kind of... It kind of implied that he might not be bright. Because she said, like, she wasn't into intellect. Which, because the translation's kind of poor... It's kind of like Google translated English. It could mean that she wasn't very bright, like she wasn't into intellect, she didn't care about being smart, or it could have meant that she wasn't dating someone who wasn't smart. You know what I'm saying? Corporate spy shenanigans. Yep. So it kind of all comes down to what she says here.
Naprawdę, on mnie
He
zaręczył, że
assured me
nic
that I
mi nie
was
grozi,
safe.
że w żadnym momencie
That
nie
at
działam
no time
nielegalnie,
was
że
I
przecież
acting
zawsze będę mogła
illegally.
powiedzieć, że przecież nie
But after
wiedziałam.
all I might not have
Może
known
mogłam,
about
tylko
anything, maybe I could.
wiedziałam, no.
But I knew, I beg you, please
Błagam
lock
was,
me
nie
up. I'll
zamykajcie mnie,
cooperate,
ja
I'll tell
będę
you
współpracować,
everything.
ja wszystko powiem. Ja
I'll
naprawdę
admit to everything, just don't
przyznam
lock
się do
me up, I
wszystkiego,
beg
tylko
you.
mnie nie zamykajcie, błagam. Boże.
Oh my god, who am I?
Na co mi to
What was
wszystko
this
było?
all
Przecież ja nie chciałam, ja
for?
naprawdę nie chciałam
After all, I
zrobić
didn't
nic
want to do
złego.
anything wrong. Please come down to cry. Unfortunately, this is no longer up to me, but the prosecutor I will ask through supervision without having to keep you in custody. But as I say, I can no longer decide. I want more information, though. Please calm down, no cry.
Boże, po co mi to
God,
wszystko
what did
było?
I
Już mogłam dawno
need
to
this all
rzucić w
for? I could have
cholerę.
said to hell with it a long time ago.
Dlaczego tak mi zależało, żeby
Why
akurat
did I want to
tak
build my
budować
life
swoje
here?
życie? No niech pan
Tell
coś
me.
powie.
I don't know. Tell me why. What else do you have to say? I don't know.
Nie
Daniel
wiem,
said no one will know
Daniel
that
mówił,
no one would catch
że
on.
nikt się nie dowie, że nikt się nie połapie, bo oni już tak nieraz
That they've
robili,
done this
że
already.
mają kasę jak
That
lodu i ja
they
też
have
będę
tons
miała
of
kasę jak
cash.
lodu
They'll get
i
money
opowiadał
galore.
mi
He said
o
villas and apartments all over the
że mają
world, big
wille
accounts in the
po całym
Cayman Islands and
świecie,
so on.
apartamenty, konta na Kajmanach.
I
Ja
don't
nie
have
mam
any hard
żadnych
evidence,
twardych
but I'll
dowodów,
find
ja się
out.
dowiem. Ja zdobędę, no, nagram go.
I will get it all. I'll record him.
Ja
I'll do
zrobię
whatever you
wszystko, co
want.
pan zechce.
I understand how you work. Okay, what about this kidnapping? That was to cover the case with the theft. Did you think that as a victim we wouldn't try you in another case? What are you saying? After all, it doesn't make sense. How can you say that?
Jak pan w ogóle może tak mówić? To porwanie
But
się
hey, this kidnapping
wydarzyło.
happened. Do you understand you need to believe?
Rozumie pan? Musi mi pan uwierzyć.
See, however, I understand. I really believe you. In that case, I will notify the prosecutor's office about the crime, and you will probably testify as a witness.
Nie wiem, jak się panu
I
odwdzięczy.
don't know how I can repay you. Because the thing is, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you do that? Now, granted, what I would normally do is not have done anything, walked away, and then, like, done more research and work, and then got back to it. But that's not something we can do, apparently, so. What's his name? There's nothing really there. Okay, we don't have any more files. I think we gotta go to here. Search the area. Shoulder my purity. Aw, shit. Did she disappear? What happened? How did she disappear?
Co
We're
się
fucked.
stało?
You don't even know how annoying it is?
przejebane.
The one from the
Nawet
city
nie wiesz,
council?
jakie to jest wkurwiające, jak przychodzi do ciebie ktoś z góry i
Same as
miesza
always,
ci
she
w
went out to
twojej
see a friend and she's
robocie.
been gone for 2 days and never
Zadzwonił
made
do
it to
mnie
her friend. Do
prałat.
you think these things are
Ten z Rady
connected?
Miasta?
Wait, so
A czego chciał?
Nie kurwa wierzysz. Córa mu
someone
zniknęła.
else, another
A
girl
kogo to obchodzi,
disappeared?
co ja myślę? Są? Nie są? To nie
Who
ma
cares what
żadnego
I think they
znaczenia.
are? They're not. That
Znaczenie
doesn't
ma
matter.
to,
What
że
matters
musimy
is
tę
that they have to
sprawę
treat this case
potraktować
as if
tak,
it
jakby
were.
były. Rozumiesz?
I wasn't a proponent of that
Czyli
series, so whatever
zakładamy,
you're
że
doing, be
sprawca
quick
ma
about it. Where do you
swój typ.
stand? Know which one is lying. I'll tell
Zakładamy,
you
że
right
w
now,
ogóle
there's
jest
something
jakiś
seriously wrong
sprawca.
with this chick. I have
Nie
the
byłem
impression that they're both
zwolennikiem tej
lying.
teorii, więc cokolwiek robisz, to się
Interrogate someone
sprężaj.
else to make sure. I don't know, a friend,
A
a
na czym
colleague, the
stoisz?
father,
Wiesz już,
AM
który
uncle,
kłamie?
the woman who cooked.
Podpowiem ci od razu.
I don't care.
Z
I
tą
don't give a
laską
shit.
jest
But
coś
I
grubo
don't
nie
want to
tak.
hear later that you were short of
Mam
money. You
wrażenie,
understand?
że
And I want to
oboje
find a place where
kłamią.
she was in prison
To
for that time.
przesłuchaj kogoś jeszcze. Dobra,
Toxicology.
oboje już
So
wiemy,
she
jak
doesn't
to
have any drugs in
wygląda.
her system?
Jak chcesz, weź psy,
If you
ludzi,
want, take dogs,
helikopter,
people, a
tylko
helicopter,
żebym
just so
nigdy
I
nie
don't
usłyszał,
hear
że
you
chociaż
say I
złamanego
spared you a
grosza
penny
ci
because this is what
pożałowałem,
we'll see in
bo
the future
tyle.
budget.
Zobaczymy
Oh,
z
and one
przyszłego
more. You have a
budżetu.
rookie at your disposal. I've already
Aha,
sent
jeszcze
him.
jedno. Masz do
This is
dyspozycji...
something to gather some basic
Oczywiście,
information.
oficjalnie te sprawy nie
Of
są
course, these
połączone.
cases are not officially
Media by nas
connected. The media would tear us
rozszarpały.
apart. I remember what happened in
Jak
1990 with
sobie
the silent
przypomnę, co
case.
się
You never
działo w
found him? Don't even
1990
remind me.
przy
So many
sprawie
good people
Cichego.
got fucked out of their jobs
Nie
back then.
znaleźliście
Well,
go
I'm gonna go
nigdy?
use my charm.
Nawet mi nie
Just don't think that what I
przypominaj.
said about a
Tylu
helicopter was
dobrych
serious.
ludzi
So
wyjebali
is this
wtedy z
another
roboty.
case that's
No
happening
nic.
now?
Idę dalej.
Or is this a case that happened in the past? And now she's gone? She just dipped? Emotional fluctuations, fluctuating focus with disturbed cyclicity, attempts to dissimulate in order to leave the ward, sexual hyperactivity in the manic phases. Pharmacological treatment resulted in the suppression of compulsive symptoms. Use of pharmacological treatment with follow-up visits. Charged from the ward. Okay, so she's just gone now? Search? Okay, the big silent case. Sergeant Adam Kluski. Following an investigation lasting 13 months in case number 3390, codenamed Silent, regarding missing women from Legnica, in the perpetrator was not found. The evidence has been exhausted. In all 3 cases, the missing women and their bodies were not found. Therefore, their status is missing. No weapons have been secured. No witnesses to the abduction of the women were identified. An element connecting the disappearances in the Silent case was the age, and a similar description of the missing women. Drawings and photographs of the missing persons were obtained from those filing reports. The use of tracking dogs and the reconstruction of hypothetical routes that women could have traveled have made it possible to determine where they disappeared in the approximate time. The perpetrator used the repetitive behavior of the victims. All of the women had their own fixed routes and time of leaving and returning from work. Despite different workplaces and the different places of residence, their routes were connected by the area of a quite large municipal park in Legnica. This is where the search with the tracking dog was carried out. Twice the dogs, acquainted with the scent traces of the missing persons, found the trail and lost it in the vicinity of the Kaksawa River. The women's murders were suspected, but the search near the park, the use of divers checking the river, never brought positive results, and the investigation finally came to a standstill. Another theory was linked to the abduction of women taken to Germany, where they were to be used for work in brothels, but is not reflected in any evidence or circumstantial evidence. Due to the lack of any of the traces of the perpetrator, the whole case was given the pseudonym Silent. Oh, by the way, I still have my tattoos. I had a blazer on the whole time I was interviewing, but I wanted to be like, hey, do you not like tattooed women? Because take me off the roster. This lighthouse one is still holding on strong. I just want to let you know, I'm just a sick tatted queen, solving crimes. Several observations were organized in the park, but they were ineffective. No suspicious behavior was found. Typical visits to this place are made by entire families with children, those going on walks, and permanent residents in the form of bums, who were also questioned, unfortunately with negative results. Breakthrough in the case was to be the fourth victim, Helena Wilimska, who survived. Due to the same modus operandi of the perpetrator, this woman was also considered a would-be victim of the silent. Unfortunately, Helena W. did not see anything. She was walking through the deserted park on her way home from work at 9:40 p.m., when she received a powerful blow to the back of her head and fainted. She woke up in an ambulance. A cyclist who was riding through there reported a woman lying in a park alley. When questioned, he testified that he was in a hurry to get home from work and took a new shortcut through the park. He didn't see anyone except the unconscious woman in the park. Besides, he was focused on organizing help for the victim. The above-mentioned version of events was confirmed. The case once again came to a standstill. The DNA of the missing woman was secured. So we've got a copycat. You have 3 attempts to correctly fill out the form. If you reject the task... What? Huh? Oh, I don't remember. It was like, I knew that. It was 1990. 10 to 15? Wait, no. 16 to 19, right? Is this taking place in modern times? Female. 20. Brown. No, black. Or like 150, 156, I think. Somewhere around there. I'm doing 20 to 25. No. I don't know. I feel like 20 to 25. 26 to 29. Incorrect information provided. Like the fact that I can't just take a look at it again. I thought we were just going to have that up. I didn't think there were any mini games like this. And it doesn't tell you what's wrong. Because we're going to probably need those pictures. I would assume you would need those pictures. I don't know. I feel like I like the concept of this game. I like the way that they've got the format set up, but I do feel like it's unintuitive in a lot of regards. And I don't know if that's just a translation issue. Yeah, there was no way. That's information just lost. Because it's like, I don't know. Like, I didn't know we were gonna need to do that. I should have just been writing it all down, I guess. But who knew? Okay. Interrogate him one more time, and then I guess we can try to find... Okay, well, do you want to sit down?
Dzień dobry.
Looks like you've never been in this room. You were just here like a day ago.
Chciał mnie pan o coś
You wanted
zapytać,
to ask
tak?
me something, correct? I asked you about a few places.
No, tam
I live there. Are you often going for walks? It seems you have a habit of taking long walks.
Nie, ja
No,
nie.
I don't, but Boris,
Ale
of
Borys
course.
owszem.
Boris?
Mój pies.
My dog, a Caucasian Shepherd. Are we basically saying
Ma już
that,
swoje
like,
lata.
could it be a situation where his dad was the person that was perpetrating the silent stuff, and then this is passed on to Mateus? Are you often going for walks?
No,
That's
raz
is
na
that a
dwa,
Skarsgård?
może na 3
Once every
dni.
2, maybe 3 days. Okay, I feel like you all jinxed me because Alexander Skarsgård was in Succession. And I was like, I just saw the other Skarsgård a couple days ago. And then I saw Stellan in another thing. And I was like, now the Skarsgårds are everywhere and I feel like it's your fault. Do you just wander around home? You sometimes take your son for such walks?
Czasami,
Sometimes, but
ale
very
bardzo
rarely.
rzadko. Proszę się nie
Please
obrażać,
don't be offended,
ale
but
to
this is a
takie dziwne
strange
pokolenie
generation.
jest. Całymi
Spends all day on
dniami
this
w tym
computer.
komputerze tkwi, a jak przychodzi do mnie,
And
to
when
nie
he
chce
comes to
mu
me,
się
he
tyłka
won't move his
ruszać,
ass.
tylko do jeziorek i z powrotem. Ale
Why do
czemu
you
pan
ask?
pyta?
For the sake of conversation, alright, I will not take any of your time. Like, okay, that was the, doesn't matter. I really needed those pictures of the women. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Okay, so we can arrest Mateus. We can order surveillance of Mateus. I'm gonna order surveillance of Mateus. It's gonna do that. Because you need, I mean, it makes sense. I just thought we'd do other stuff while we waited. Mateus's observation report. The subject appeared in the gate of a building at 7:30 a.m. He then went to 340 meters to a nearby store where he bought 4 beers, bread, and canned meat. He paid in cash. The subject returned to his place of residence and did not appear there for the next 8 hours. Tracking interrupted. Tracking stopped. He returned to his place and never left, basically, is what you're saying? That wasn't very long, though. I think I could honestly surveil both of them. Just surveil everyone. Everybody gets surveillance. You get surveillance, you get surveillance, you get surveillance, you get surveillance. I am the Oprah of giving everyone surveillance. It's like 2 minutes! Stop surveilling them for 2 minutes and maybe we'll get some fucking information. Okay, father left home at 5 a.m. He got into his car and drove off in a western direction. Vehicle followed. He moved along the street and then turned into a less busy road. He got out of the vehicle and entered the forest. For security reasons, the tracking was interrupted and set at a safe distance. What? What the hell is that? After about 15 minutes, father returned to his car and started driving again. Following initiated, he stopped in the vicinity of the river where he threw some package into it. After that, father returned to his place of residence. For the next 30 minutes, the subject did not appear. Tracking discontinued. What? What the fuck is this?
Nawet nie palę.
I don't even smoke, but I always wanted to. You were unable to solve the mystery. I had 2 hours left. What do you mean I wasn't able to solve the mystery? I had fucking 2 hours left. It was the dad. Like, we did it! Literally all I needed to do was call him in. What do you mean? Like, basically, the first 2 lines of, like, interrogation with both Justina and Matusk is, like, they were just red herrings because his dad is the one that perpetrated the silent and then also kidnapped his girlfriend, I'm assuming, because he said that his son told him, oh, hey, you know, this was what our quarrel was about. He's like, oh, it was nothing important, but he was upset about it. So basically, he just decided to kidnap her. So we would have followed that line of logic. But if surveilling him causes it to end, what do I do? I am confused. I was also very, like, I think I'm gonna not play it again.